than anybody else. There is 32 teams in the league. 32 teams. You expect them to know every team like you know yours? Wait, they don't. They don't. And how do you do this? You go to the Dallas Cowboys show, you get a blog, and you blog about the Cowboys. You blog all night long about the Cowboys. You tell people what they need to know about the Cowboys instead of letting people tell you. That's what you did all last year. No more. You know why? Because we have the internet. All you have to do is have heart. And you can do it. You know why? Because you're a fan of a championship football team. And a fan of the championship football team, they give everything. They give everything they got to help their team make it to the Super Bowl. And if you're not willing, as a fan, to give it all you got, then you go to the New England Patriots. Blog, 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 blog. There's nothing better than that. Nothing more fulfilling. Nothing more special. Blog.
Hear that intro, man. It just touched my precious heart.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Touched my precious heart. What's up, everybody, man? How everybody doing?
We good, man. I feel like an adventure for real.
Blessed and highly favored.
Man, we got us a nice little old packed house. We gonna start off from the top turnbuckle too. Steven not done yet in free agency? Does Ted love football? Oh man, I don't know what gonna happen today, man. We got we got us a wild crew, so let's go. Let's go. All right, so we got my boy here too. So this is finna go in the crazy direction. All right, so let's just go ahead and kick it out, man. Let's kick it out with his words. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah. For real? That's crazy.
I don't like watching film either. I don't ever need.
Let's just pause right there. This man said he don't like watching football. What's your thoughts on that, Al?
That's my thoughts. Red alert, red alert, red alert.
Damn, red alert.
I believe we may. And you got his name outlined in red. Look at the coordination here. I'm throwing the flag because to me, just on the cool, I am seeing somebody who is not a lover of football. I think the man just realized he was good at it and was like, this is a ticket. Is he talented? Absolutely. Will he be a force to be reckoned with in the league? That's questionable, depending upon who you ask. But I got a gang of folks who gonna tell you how they feel about that individual. Go ahead, boss.
Now I was letting you cook. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I
ain't want to hold to open up, man.
I kick it to you. So I know Henny got something on that.
Well, this is the thing for proper context. It's about 2 or 3. It's almost 3 years old.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, does he still feel the same way now? Because remember, he didn't have the kind of production that would get you drafted as a first round pick when he said that. So obviously he did something in between now and then to elevate from a 900-yard receiver to a boy that had back-to-back 1,200-yard seasons. So I'm not sure if he still feels the same way, but I'll be honest with you. People grow, people change, people mature. I am not the same person I was when I was 19. I promise you that. Like, I was on some different type of timing at 19. He was 19 years old in this clip. The man is finna be 21 or 21 already? Finna be 22. I forget the precise age, but I'm not going to say it's not concerning, when you hear people say stuff like that. But I also know there are outliers. When you listen to Curtis Martin, Hall of Fame running back, talk, he said he hated football. He said he played because he was good at it, and he ran all the way to the Hall of Fame, top 6 in rushing yards. Matter of fact, not only did he say he hated football, he said he hated going to the Jets. And even though he had seven back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for the Jets. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not really sure if it's a big deal. Does his talent circumvent some of that? It's going to be the question, and we'll see. So I'm not going to say it's nothing, because, how you approach the game, how you prepare yourself as a professional is very important. But at the same time, man, I'm not sure if it's big enough of a red flag for me not to draft him. If he is obviously the best player available, I might still take that risk on him, because hell, sometimes talent is better than hard work. Because I'm gonna keep 1,000 with you. Jalen Tolbert is with Dak Prescott all the time. I know that boy puts in all the work in the world. That man watches all the film in the world, and he still ain't good. So I don't know what to tell you. So do I believe like part of that is a concern? Possibly, but maybe the talent outweighs that. Maybe he's grown as an individual. But I'm not going to let something he said 3 years ago or however long it was affect what I want to do in the first round right now. Let other people overthink it. If he's still the best player on the board, you take him.
Yeah, I think it's some concern. A lot of concern. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It should be a red flag. It should. Because it confirms one thing. I asked this question when I was scouting the dude and been, on this entire process. Is he out there freestyling? And it's a bold question to ask, but he don't go to a serious university. They ain't competing for no championship. University of Arizona. I mean, they was a good team last year, but I had to ask the question, is you out there freestyling? You said you don't watch football. I question, do you love the game? You coming to Texas, man. You coming to Dallas Cowboys. That's what they care about. Right? And when this game gets tough and hard on you, when you hit that rookie wall or that sophomore wall, that's what you got to lean upon. I bring your attention to one of the players we had this year in Cooper Beebe, who was on the opposite side of the spectrum. Like, he loves the game of football. And you know what? He struggled early on. Boss, and the final word, they had his daddy on, and you can see how much that family loves football and how he can recollect things. Beebe was talking about stuff that happened to him back in freshman year that he can recollect the actual, the actual drive and everything like that. And somebody like that, when you love the game that much, you can't let it rest. You saw him get better over the season. You saw BB literally get better over the season, and I just point you back to that clip.
The man was hiking the ball to his mama.
His mom. When you want to win that bad,
ooh, it's getting violent.
You put a cap on how great you are. Are you gonna be a great receiver in this league? I don't know. You better start learning how to watch film and all that. Because here's the facts. We draft you. You're not the guy, so you have to find.
Well, he didn't get to the film part yet. That was just the A part where he said, I don't watch football. He didn't even say, I don't even like. I didn't get to that part yet.
Damn, you don't even know who you.
Side note, Henny. Some damn good points, brother. Because I was like, ooh, damn, not Curtis.
Curtis said it. Curtis said, I did not like playing football. I did not like running. He said he played running back. I did not like running. I did not like playing football. I did not like playing for the Jets. And he excelled at every single thing he did not like doing.
The Jets make you do that.
Hey. Go ahead. I might be last on this one, man, because I think I'm gonna put it all together.
Big time, what you got, man?
What you got, big time? I'm gonna bring it home. I'm gonna bring home the ankle leg on this.
3 years ago. Ask him now. Can we get somebody to ask him now as he gets closer day by day to signing his name on the contract? I guarantee you won't hear the same answer now. It ain't no way. You can't judge the man. The man obviously probably has been dominant, since high school. Wasn't no need to do all that. I mean, let's just be honest about it. Put him in the right system. If we talking about the Cowboys, for instance, let's just fast forward. I'll just play that role. He gonna get on the Dak. He gonna be thrown with Dak in a few weeks with all other receivers, and Dak will, as a leader, will get him straight. I mean, that's really the bottom line. The kid, you can't judge him off 3 years ago. I guarantee you, he has watched film at Arizona. Let's come on now. I'm quite sure in the years he's been at Arizona, he has watched film. I guarantee you the way that he plays, you see, unless he's faking, if everybody up here done watch film on him, you see a love for the game. You see the intensity. You see all that. I'm not going to let, and especially since we're talking Cowboys, everybody in here Cowboy fan, mostly. We have a history at this organization that the talent overrides the red flags. Please don't let me start calling names. The list is too long. If he's the best player available, then bottom line, the Cowboys will pick him if he is there at 12. I mean, we got too many lists of names. Greg Hardy, good God, come on now. I mean, we specialize in this stuff. This kid is not a problem kid. If he's there, we do it. Look, you can't judge person out 3 years ago.
And also add this one caveat. He didn't say he didn't watch film. He said he didn't watch film by himself. He watched the film in the meeting room. So he treats it like a job. He don't take work home with him. Basically, what he was saying back then. I don't know if that's the case now, especially going into this. I mean, hell, you just try to get us to draft the offensive guard with a 3 RAS score. So I don't know. I'd rather get somebody with actual talent than what y'all be talking about. So
you care about a lineman running the 40?
I mean, hold on.
I care about the man grading out of 3 out of 10 points. And nigga out of 3.
Listen, man, head, you ain't gonna pull the slippery stuff on us. That what about ism bullshit. Now you ain't gonna do that. The subject is tech. Now hold on real quick. See, because the subject is tech. Now hold on real quick. The subject
I'm talking to him. No,
it's still don't matter.
I'm talking to him.
The subject was Ted.
Okay.
And so when it came to Booker, I'm the one that brought the RAS score to the public for us to fight about it, big dog.
I just seen it.
So all the what about ism is actually useless right now. Let's go ahead and let that. They gotta get his cross-examination right now, big dog. I know you want the weapon, and I know all of them gonna be innocent and proven guilty. But at the same time, bro, you gotta run this a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't got to do nothing.
It's not like you're gonna be the moderator. See, you put him perfectly, boss. It sounds to me after hearing y'all, it sounds like Big Time is gonna be the moderator.
We don't need him yet. He ain't cool.
I get it. My guy Tyler I understand it. I get it. My guy Tyler.
Hey, we'll do that if we start talking to each other. Hey, real quick. Let's just get order.
We could get them both now because
if we start talking over each other, then Big Time, get ready. That could happen real quick though.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all the rules right now. If you see me flash a yellow flag, that means watch it. If you see me flash a red flag, damn it, that means you went too far. And that means Big Time will be taking over. Okay? So yellow flag, watch it.
Red flag. I gotta go though, man, because I've been waiting. I ain't gonna need no yellow flag, man. I've always had concerns on Ted, love of football and work ethic. Everybody been watching me, and I've been talking about them Luka arms. I've never faded from that. Did I not say that? Did I not say Luka arms? Those right there are what you call Luka Doncic arms. And I'm the perfect person to speak on that too. Why? Because when I first went to Division I and played in Division I like he was, when he was 18, I had to at 18 make a goddamn man decision and be very serious because I walked in at 160 and I had to gain 20 pounds of muscle, which I did in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no empathy on nobody because it was 3 years ago and what you said. And I also know in this game of football, it does say a lot about you when you never take your work home. Let's keep it real. It says a lot about you. Now, I want to also balance it out, though. I want to also be all the way balanced. That is absolutely not a reason to not take him at 12, too. Yeah, I want to be very balanced with this because see, it's one thing to recognize that he might not love football. It's also one thing to then say that this man can't play football. See, that's a whole nother thing. And see, and that's why I say I want to bring balance to it because Henny is right. It's a whole lot of people that we're taking a heartbeat that has been on record as not lovers of football, like Allen Iverson. Oh, let's not forget that his first love was football, not basketball. His mama had to talk him into basketball Hall of Fame, right? Charles Woodson, the same thing. Everybody talked about his attention to detail at practice was trash. His practice habits was garbage and ass, but you knew who you could count on when you needed him. Charles Woodson. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was on record hating practice. Hated practice. So the balance of it is this. I think it's about knowing what you get. It's just knowing when this guy come here, he probably don't love football. So but this is one thing I do believe he love. Money.
There you go.
Let me tell you why I say that. Because see, I was complaining about these Luka arms, right? Them Luka arms right there. If you go look at him on his pro day, them not no damn Luka arms. When you go look, I'm gonna go pull it up real quick. This him on his pro day. Look at it. Hold on real quick. Let me pull it up. I'm trying to do too much. Give me a second. Boom. Hold on. Boom. Yeah, look at him.
That's a different nigga.
hate it. Say, listen. So all I'm saying, if I'm managing him, then I see what motivates him. He was 18. Maybe he didn't quite believe in himself yet. But now I see what really gonna make him hit the gym. What? Hey, bro, I can get that top 12 money. Do I get any objections to that? Or anybody gonna push me on that?
No, it's 3 years ago. I mean, 3 years later, you see that video. Something clicked, so you can't judge.
But he had Luka on for 4 years though.
Man, this is Arizona. Everybody on the team look like that, man.
No,
they ain't got no good straight.
Man,
look at the quarterback.
You got West Coast in the house.
Big
What's
West.
up?
What's up, Wes?
Yes, sir.
Hey, send Wes a link,
geez.
man. I hit you in the chat. He asked to get on.
Yeah, you shoot him the link. Yeah, shoot him the link. All right, yeah. So yeah, I see because I'm hearing the wild side on the amp. I want to get your thoughts on this. The wild side is yes, you might be right that he don't love football. You wrong as hell to not want him at 12. To me. David Irvin didn't love football. We know that.
That ain't the reason I ain't want him in the first place.
Okay.
I didn't want him. I told you I thought he was overrated. I told you I thought.
Say it.
Yeah.
Talk, get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Don't hold it back either, bro.
Look. This was about a month ago.
Yeah.
You was on the phone. Tuck called. And in that conversation then, this was shortly after I watched the film of him the first time. I said, to me, he seems like a long distance hot pocket. That's what he was given. That's the vibe he was given. He didn't seem like a super route runner to me. He didn't seem like he had blazing speed. He looked like he would be a decent receiver. To me, he was not giving first round tender. That's why I'm not high on him at 12. I ain't saying he bad. I'm not saying he's ass. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying I don't think that brother is first round quality. I think he is just the beneficiary of being a big fish in this year's little pond.
That's
I
call immediate cap on all things.
Wait, we gotta crank this fight up, big.
Wow.
Let me get. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Let's get it. Wait. Let me get everybody. Let's get this fight going.
I mean, it's not much of a fight because I'm not going to say anything crazy. Because when you turn the film on with Tetairoa McMillan, you are not watching a guy jump over people, using that 6'5" catchphrases to win. He is winning at the top of his routes with route running most of the time. And you can say that's because of the competition he played, or whatnot. But he is a much better route runner than people give him credit for. He has much better game speed than people give him credit for. We have clocked this man at over 20 miles per hour. So to say that he is the beneficiary of being in a lackluster wide receiver class is just untrue. Because even last year with the wide receivers out there, he would have still been a first-round wide receiver.
Bottom of the first.
He would have still been a first round wide
maybe
receiver.
Second rounder, straight up.
He was a better prospect than Xavier Worthy was. He was. Xavier Worthy was not considered like a true wide receiver coming out of Texas. That man was a speed merchant. They did not look at him like that. He got all that love after he ran the 4.2 at the combine. If we talk about
that's still bottom of the first though.
He's ahead of Xavier Worthy. He's still
but still round. Bottom of the first
though. And hold on, does it matter? Because Dez Bryant was at the bottom of the first.
No, that just means that Amp is right.
Hold on. Because Dez Bryant was Dez Bryant worthy of more than the 24th pick? Was he the 24th best player in that draft? Or was he better than what he was? Y'all the same people be talking about redrafts. Well, okay then. Dez Bryant went at 24. CeeDee Lamb went at 17. It does not matter where you were drafted in the first round. You were a first round talent. Just get it right and get the man. So that's neither here nor there. Y'all worried about all the wrong things for getting picked right. If Tet is the best player on the damn board, you take Tet and you don't think about it.
We pick Robin before we pick Batman. We picking Robin before we pick Batman.
We can't ignore these super chats, y'all. Hold on. We got us a $10. Hey man, I know everybody like fighting, and I enjoyed that fight. And Amp didn't get a chance. To rebuttal either. So Amp got a rebuttal on that. So let me get this. Yeah, I got you. You gonna be able to get your bullets out. And then King G say, "I'm gonna say this, fellas. When it comes to loving football, none of us are sure how it translates. There's examples that can prove both sides. That's true. That's so true. He hit that great super chat. That's facts. It's anomalies on both sides. It really is. Amp, you got to respond.
Please do.
So I agree. Kenny, you're absolutely right. If we redraft, there are a lot of individuals who well outperform where they were drafted at. Not knocking that. But at best, even if you bump him up, I can't see him past 20, bro. I can't. I cannot see him past 20.
You ain't seen the man play an NFL snap to say you can't see him past 20 for one.
Wait. He wasn't finished.
Go ahead.
I can't see him past 20. All of those guys last year that went, I'm not putting him above them. Worthy, okay, that's debatable. Matter of fact, I'll give you that one. But the rest of them dudes, I'm sorry. You just said you can't really grade him because he hadn't played NFL yet. But at the same time, you also acknowledge the fact that he may not have played the best quality available. So do we really know his full potential? Is my question. Can we really comfortably say he is going to be a generational player and we should absolutely snatch him up at 12?
Based off of traits, and you asked the question, I can kind of respond to the question.
Go ahead.
Based off of size, athleticism, and traits, yes, you can project what this man can be.
Last night. Go ahead.
No, I get cut all the time. You better speak for yourself, boy. But no, like you can pretty much project at 6'5", and you're able to move at 20 miles per hour with the ability to run 21. Thank you. It was 20.9. So
yeah, with 95% athleticism score.
Yeah, being that big, that athletic, and that fast, with the ability to run most of the route tree, because this man also plays in the slot. What people don't actually realize, he's one of the most efficient players in the slot. EPA per target. When we talk about what he did, he's ahead of damn near everybody else in this draft class. The only person that is considered a better wide receiver is Travis Hunter. So his EPA is huge. It's a 54. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
And look at the comp he's playing against, and look at the comp Travis Hunter is playing against. It's a reason
They play in the same conference, but nobody is arguing if Travis Hunter deserves to go in the top 5.
But
Okay,
Travis Hunter a corner.
Hey,
He gonna play wide receiver in the NFL.
I think what's happening between y'all too. I do. So what's happening is it's a difference of a viewpoint of the person, right, and the talent. So y'all definitely never go see eye to eye on this because his viewpoint is Ted is middle of the draft to him, and then your viewpoint is he the best in this draft and go ahead and get him. So just based on y'all two different viewpoints, y'all not gonna see it the same. I do want to play one more part, and I want to get your thoughts on this, Bishop, real quick. Check this out. I want to play the B part now. Check this out.
Watch it by myself because we go over as a receiver group.
See, that part, people not really giving them credit for, and that's why you got to be careful of clips. Let me play that last part again. Hold on real quick.
I don't like watching film either.
He said, I don't watch film either. Watch this.
I don't ever need to watch it by myself because we go over as a receiver group.
He said, I never watch it by myself because we go over it as a receiver group. Now, this is one part I wanted to say to the aid of Ted. You can see the intelligence of Ted on the field.
Yeah, you can.
Sometimes some people ain't got to take film home because they smart like that. I swear to God, like that part people not factoring in, where it could be viewed as he don't love football. You could take that same situation and say he's smart as hell. Because I'm going to tell you who's smart like that. The OC smart like that. Now, I know who the OC played with. He played with some straight up like jocks, like you know what I'm talking about, Lou. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Bishop. Like hit it. You know what I'm talking about. We all play with the smart types, and we play with. He said, "I don't take it home." Basically, I already know it, and you can see it in this game. Could that be a defense to him,
boss? Let me run it back real quick. Now, on the contrary, I absolutely agree 100% with what you said.
Yeah,
there are cats who never watch film a day in their life. They're just pure raw athletes. They understand the game. They get it like that, right?
They get it.
Know those guys.
Yeah. Marcus Allen was one. Marcus Allen was like that too.
Right. But then you got guys who are, you know what I'm saying, super gifted, but they got to get the film to give them that extra edge to help them compensate for the lack on the other end. I said what I said about him, but I also said this. I said I felt like he was a long distance hot pocket guy, if you will.
He is.
Because he comprehended enough to know, for me, where to sit his butt down. You know,
right.
So that part of the game, I absolutely 100% give him.
Which says he's smart. Which could also have his back, right? Like big time. Does that help him? Like, because it depends on how you view it. Like, because it can be viewed as I don't take film home, like he lazy, or it could be shit. Like, because see, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you one story real quick. This is a real story. I was trying to get into the entrepreneurship program at the University of Houston. I was doing everything I could, studying hard as I could, going crazy, all kind of nights, right? Jabari's wife Heather just took it as an elective. She wasn't trying to get in the program. She didn't care nothing about it. It was just an elective, right? Now I'm trying to get in the entrepreneurship program, right? She walked out the test every time 30 minutes before me, and every time scored a higher score than me.
Floating through it.
Floating. Could that be Ted? Big time.
No, I'm just gonna stick balls with what he said. See, we don't want to be like the real media who gonna highlight what this kid said. I'm gonna bring this up. Number one, the timing of saying this now.
Right, the timing.
Right. Why is it all coming out at
now?
Time right now.
They trying to drop him.
Trying to drop him. It's
right.
Obvious. That's the first thing.
Thank you.
The thing is that when we start talking about this kid in this video, You just can't just focus in on one part and then not the other part.
Right.
The other part balances out what he said at the first. And
Right.
what we want to do in the media, some have already have adopted this plan. Like, no, we can't sign him. It's a red flag. But I mean, these guys up in here in this chat here and in the panel here, you know, you just got to pick a side. I'm saying stay neutral because you can't say this part without the other. He said he watches it with his teammates. We don't know how long they watch it. We don't know how many days in a row they watch it. We don't know. We just don't know. This kid obviously was good enough. Let me read this part. Let's throw this in real quick. I just looked this up because I wanted to know why Arizona weren't worth a dime this year. Well, could it be the quarterback? Quarterback name is Noah Fifta, whatever his name is. 2,958 yards this year. Only 18 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and a quarterback rating in college of 54.5. Who did he play with? And to be a first-team All-American and to be unanimous All-American with this type of quarterback, oh, that tell me something, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about it. He played with a trash quarterback. I don't mean to call out. I'm just calling it what it is. Mm-hmm. And he still put these numbers up, and he should be in the top. You know, while we talking 12, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't see him going past New Orleans because we know Kellen Moore.
Yeah, he ain't going past New Orleans. Yeah, I swear he ain't.
Kellen Moore, we talking about.
Kelly go swoop him.
Come on now, let's just be honest. But we got to balance this thing out. We just can't harp in on one thing. Dude played with trash last year, and he still was the man.
Yeah.
And forget on Arizona in the country. Let's just be honest. He first team All-American, unanimous. And there's a reason why, even with a trash quarterback. That ought to tell you what you need to know.
Let me add on to Boss's point, what he was saying with the schooling. So I'm hoping he's like this metaphor I'm finna bring up, and I bring it up because it best represents Deion Sanders and why I don't, allow any criticism with them and that family. Maybe he's the duck. Maybe he's a cool duck on top of the water. He acts all cool, but beneath the water, he's working twice as much. Maybe so. He's just paddling just as hard. But here's my point with that.
I like that. That's real.
I'm in school right now. Listen. My mama can vouch for me. It was a point where I was smart enough and I need to study as well. But I'm in higher education. That kind of goes out the window. And I can football. These are PhDs level of football we're getting into. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the college no more. It ain't 2 and 4 out there. Now you face Zim gonna go on the 3, may switch to a 4, switch to a 6, maybe a 2-man. So that's gonna take a little bit more. I.e., you need to be taking some homework home. It's gonna be for you to come in and you want to translate as quick as Henny and everybody else is saying you're going to translate to quickly as possible. You're gonna have to. The biggest gap you're gonna have to make up in the NFL, everybody can atone to this, is the mental gap. Because it ain't no, this is zone left and this is zone right. No, coach gonna be like, all right, we got a zero tech niner with a hitch on a 30 and everything like that. Did you get that T-Mac? What the hell you doing? All right, go over here on the damn Z. What the hell you doing?
But he showed that he ain't one of those. Like his game showed that the cerebral's there. Like all of us that watch him know that cerebral's there from the game.
I keep going back to Cooper Beebe.
Because even CD Lamb struggled with reading defenses under Dak. Remember, it was a lot of communication issues between Dak and CD that you didn't see with CD Lamb. I mean, with Amar. You know what I mean? Like Tech game shows the way that he able to pick apart them zones and fit perfectly into them zones. Instinctual. I know the brain ain't no issue with him.
Amari was he was already in the NFL though. Like, he's
but I'm saying like Ted in terms of his cerebral, to me, from watching his film, that should be the last thing question.
Cooper Beebe had the same thing, but yet we turn on the film the first 6 games. Mental errors everywhere. Everywhere.
And listen, I'll say this, man. Like that's where leadership comes in within that locker room. You talk about building a culture. Like that's what Dak Prescott is there for. Your $40 million, your $60 million quarterback. That's what CD Lamb is, because he's at that point in his career where he's supposed to be the big brother in that locker room. He's supposed to be taking these other wide receivers under his wings and stuff. That's like right. I'm sure that Ted will be at the Dak yard throwing. I'm sure that they'll be working out together. You know what I'm saying? So like stuff like that, when you think about who we have, I would understand if we had Carson Wentz nobody in the locker room liked him, and he wasn't really vocal like that. I understand we had Kyler Murray, and his leadership is always questioned by different people.
Yeah, we got the locker room to handle somebody like him.
Yes,
we definitely got the locker room to handle. Because I don't want. Because Henny, this is what I don't want. I don't want the self-righteousness to kick in to where we look at a video clip and we say, "I don't want him." Period. Wait, hey, what we doing? Wes, we got Wes in the house. Wes,
let's coast the mean big
Wes.
Wes.
Turn your phone on, bro. Let's get the whole thing. You got driving and all, man, and you got to turn your phone to the side. We gotta get your face in here, big dog.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, we hear you fine. What's your thoughts, bro? You been here? Hey, turn your camera on though, bro.
All right, I'm gonna turn it on. Can you see? Can you hear me?
Yeah. And turn your phone to the side. One more thing, bro. You know I'm Rick. If you can, bro, I'm working. I know I'm working. No, just take it back. Take it back.
Wait,
take
hold
it
on.
back.
Hold on.
There it is. Yay.
Good stuff, man.
Is that better?
There we go.
Yes,
Then you got it. You in. What's on your mind?
Hey, I'm not driving and talking on my phone. This is a simulation. You know what I'm saying? It's a simulation. It's AI. Hey, first off and foremost, man, appreciate y'all for having me on. Hey, this is what I was gonna say, man. When it comes to Ted and his comments, you know, I always like to look at things in its context. You know, I want to know what he said after that, because I think what he said after that is probably more important, because somebody was probably asking him, like, what, you know, do you do this? And I'm pretty sure he said he doesn't do this as much because he does that. You guys got to remember, there's only 24 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? So with 24 hours in a day, sometimes you got to prioritize things that come important. Now, I also think, you know, in today's social media, we kind of say things that be true, but they're kind of like truths that you should keep inside your head. Like when Anthony Brown said, you know, we don't run at full speed on every play. I'm like, yeah, bro, if you play high level football, you know that might be true, because if you're on the right hand side and the receiver's 40 miles ahead of you, you're not going to catch him. You know what I'm saying? So you might lightly jog, but that's a truth that you just don't want to say out loud. So it's like, you know, my question to him and my question to this whole situation about what he said is this. You know, what are you doing in supplement to not watching film? You know what I'm saying? Are you running more routes? Are you working on separation? Because if he's not sitting down and watching film, but he feels it's more important for him to actually go out and physically run routes, then hey, man, I can take that, because my boy Devontae Adams, they asked Devontae Adams, you know, what's one thing you should give, and you know, what's the one thing advice you should give to all young receivers that they should do? And they asked him about film. They asked him about drills. And Devontae Adams, you know what he said? Run routes. He said these kids don't run routes enough. He said, forget all them drills, man. Forget all that other stuff. Run routes. There's 9 routes in the route tree. Run as many as possible. Run routes. So it's like that'd be my question. That's my first question that I would want to know. You know, about him is like, it's, you know, because being at Arizona and being in the Pac, you know, hey, you know, I don't even know, are they in the Pac-12 or whatever conference they're in? There ain't you're not gonna attract any high-end quarterback. So when I see a guy that excelled in that situation, it makes me believe that, bro, you had to have been a good route runner, because how else was you gonna get the ball? You know what I mean? Like, how else were you gonna get the ball? You know what I'm saying? So I would say I would be okay with him. You know, I would just tell him that he probably needs some media training, and he need to know when to, you know, what to say and what not to say, because in the NFL they will literally cut you up for that. But I also want to remind you guys that we play in a grown man league. So what does that mean? That means that these dudes really can slap their baby mamas, cheat on their wives, embezzle a bunch of money, and go out there and get 5 sacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are professional athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they're kind of paid to do. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that he can still go out there and perform. I do believe that he can perform and go out there and perform. And then my last thing that I'm gonna say on him as a subject is, man, y'all gotta stop gassing the Cowboys offense. How much you really gonna have to learn to come in here to be on this Cowboy offense?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Y'all acting like he about to go pay for the team setup. Like, bro, I know. Listen to me. I know for a fact.
Play for Kellen. It ain't playing for killing.
We don't know what the offense is. And think about this. We'll probably be running the ball more. So what does that mean? That means the ability to run block will probably be as important as other things in the offense that you're going to be running. So a big receiver on the outside is going to help. And then, you guys remember, he don't got to be a first-round pick if CeeDee Lamb is going to be there, because he's not even going to get first-round pick opportunities. Like, he might get first-round pick opportunity on the not on the Giants, but I don't know, a team that needs a wide receiver. We don't actually need a number one. We just want one. So he's coming into a position where, bro, I don't even think he's gonna get opportunities to show that he can be a T Higgins, a really, really good guy behind somebody else.
I see T Higgins, man. That's the perfect comp I see from. We got us a super chat. He said 12 is not a pick where you take a person that might not like football.
Man,
hold on real quick.
At this level, it don't matter.
Hold on real quick. He say no Mozzie. We need a weapon that can play now.
See,
not in 3 years. No Jalen Reagor.
Oh, can I stop you right there? Did you see my message in the chat?
I ain't see it.
I said I got a good follow-up question. My follow-up question, without seeing that super chat, was going to be, how do we feel that Mozzie's development speed-wise has been for an individual who has been quoted to not love the game of football? Go.
Let me address that real quick. I'll address it quick. I think people making too much of a big deal out of loving football. I swear to God, fuck love. Like, it's like, no, can you do the job? Like, period. Like, Henny and I already broke that down early. You can get a better example than Curtis Martin, but then you can add Charles Wilson to it. You can add Bo. It's too many. I said it, Allen Iverson. It's too many people that showed you I can do the job at an elite level and not love it. It, to me, put first things first. Can he do the job? Now, cats like that frustrate coaches because they not maxing out what they could be. But if you out there doing your job, at the end of the day, you making my job easy, and I still take it. So I'm trying to stay away from the self-righteousness. And real quick, he said, I need these boys' channels. They up here spitting. So on your next comment, give your channel first. On your next comment. So Henny been sitting back. Henny, you first, and then we'll go around on that, and we'll wrap up Ted.
All right, real quick, it's your boy Henny DeMoore reporting live from the liquor store. It's HTM Sports on YouTube. And hey, man, like we were talking about on the other end of the spectrum, when I was talking about Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks and all these other guys that put all the work in the world, and we still don't look at them like they worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
like listen, when you have talent, you know what I'm saying, there is a level you can reach that other people cannot. They do not have the talent, so they got to do all the work in the world, and them doing all that work still is not going to get them to the level of Ted McMillan. They could work their ass off for the rest of their life. They ain't going to be able to hold that man jock strap. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, we worry about the wrong thing. Do you want to win, or do you want to have some fire boys in here? I would rather play winning football with some folks that ain't right in the head, got personality issues, mommy issues, anything going on.
That's right.
Can you play football?
Talk.
Can you play football?
Can you play the game?
Man, listen, I don't care if this man was a werewolf. We will lock you up on the full moon. Go out
there. The full moon.
Yeah, and we ain't gonna worry about it. But hey, go ahead, Wiz.
I like it.
That boy said, I don't care if you're a werewolf. Man.
Kidnap you on the full moon. God.
Kidnap you on the spook, man. Get out of here with that love. I don't care about no love. Wiz.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were calling us out. Hey, West Coast Cowboy. Hey, 1-800-CASH COW. That's all. If you need a credit card, call 1-800. All right, my bad. So yeah, if you from Cali, you know that jingle. But
hey, Texas too, boy.
Oh yeah, they got it out there.
What?
What? Dude, I think it's nationwide. Boy.
What? JG, man, we up on JG. What you mean?
foundation.
Hey, we need that cash now.
We need that cash now.
Hey, man. Say, listen. Say,
Somebody trying to wait. We need that cash now. But hey, man, listen to me. This is what I say. Right? I put it to you like this: at 12, you definitely need someone who can play. But we also got to remember that at 12, you're not getting someone who can play and save your season. So with that, let's just be. I'm not saying not being realistic, but let's be realistic at 12 and get something that can something that you think that can help the entire team. You know what I'm saying? Right now, something I believe that can help the entire team is an offensive weapon. Why? Because it keeps the defense off the field. You know what I'm saying? Better offense. Gary Jones said the best defense is a good offense. You know what I'm saying? Let's restore that. Now, as far as the compliments, I already kind of said my little tib on it. You know, one thing I know about Pacific Islanders, man, is they typically have a very good culture of, like, you know, work ethic and things like that. So I think I can kind of lean on that, just like we lean on, you know, black folks, we can run fast and, you know, quarterback, you know what I'm saying? We can lean on that for him, you know what I'm saying? And then the last thing I'm going to say is this. This is 2025, right? In 2025, the world is going to give you these guys so many different things that they can love. So it's like, you can't do that in 2025. Why? Because they have other ways that they can get out the hood in 2025 now. You know what I'm saying? Like Djokovic. Djokovic said when he said that basketball was not his first love. And guess what? That was after he won the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are able to compete at a high level and do their job at a high level and just be great. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I'm going to say is this. You know, I'm raising a son who's kind of like that. My oldest son, he's not as in love as football as his younger brother. But guess what? He goes out there, he does his job at a high level. You know what I'm saying? But he would rather be drawing, I promise you.
all right, so let's go around. We're going to be super fast now. Super fast. So you can't elaborate. Ted is there. You picking him at 12. Hen.
I'm running to the podium, handing it in, and smiling all the way back. I'm drafting Ted McMillan at 12. No questions asked if he's available.
We going around. You next, Amp. You drafting Ted at 12. Yes, no?
Nah.
No need to elaborate. Next.
Ooh. Damn. Wes, you drafting him at 12.
Yes.
Lou
don't want to answer.
My bad. Hell no.
Wait.
You're supposed to be a Christian man,
I
Lou.
didn't even wait. I wasn't expecting that.
Lou didn't want no weapon.
Hey, and look. It's a lot of people that's on no. Look, even Coach Fowler on no.
Hell no.
This is interesting. This is so interesting. Wow. Big time.
Wow. Big time. Let me answer first. I'm running to the podium. 12. Yes. I'm
I think you got 3 minutes between the draft. I'm turning the card in record time. All it's gonna take is 3 seconds.
All right, man. All right, now we got to get to the next subject, man. We're gonna get to the next subject, and I love this panel for this next one. Ooh, I love this panel for this next one. We gonna probably do a mock draft around this too.
I'm down.
So Stephen Jones say that he's not done with free agency.
Flawless victory.
Oh, okay.
He want to come on back to work. Okay, he want to come on back to work. I guess he getting tired of vacation.
He said, hey, man. He said he not done in free agency. So obviously we need to discuss this. This is something that's obviously very huge, right? So he quote from John Machota. He said, Cowboys executive vice president Stephen Jones on free agency. We're not done yet. We still got some things that are standing out that we're trying to get done. So, yeah. Let's just go around the circle, man. So I guess we need to go with somebody who ain't saying nothing in a minute. Amp, what's your thoughts on Stephen Jones saying that he's not done yet?
It's typical Stephen Jones, y'all. Like, anything else would be uncivilized. Like, this is when Steven really gets dirty.
That's right.
The last tier of the front half and a good chunk of the second half. It's like Reggie Miller in the 90s. It's Miller time. It's Steven time, damn it.
That's right.
Really turns it up. This is when he gets
This
his
week 3.
his logos. The man has been quiet because, like my grandma, he been looking at everybody's sales paper to know who got the deals. And this is when Stephen Jones is going to burn up the damn league. I am not surprised whatsoever. Besides, with everything that we lost, damn it, we need it.
All right, so here, what's your thoughts on it? We not being finished, and you can go anywhere you want to go.
I mean, listen. Did you get the report that the Dallas Cowboys were interested in EJ Speed, the linebacker, and he went ahead and signed with the Texans, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He signed for a $5 million deal, and that was too rich for the Dallas Cowboys. So my thing is, my point is this. So I can't sit here and expect to get Keenan Allen. I can't sit here and expect to get Asante Samuel, because they are actually good football players that want to be paid like they're good football players.
Damn.
So even if he says, like, hey, we're not done in free agency, who cares? You're not going to know none of these fools that they bring in.
Ooh.
They bring up backups to the backups. I don't care about that. I feel like Bill Belichick. We on to the draft.
Yeah. West used to always say, man,
we gotta put a book.
I ain't mean to put piss in your yogurt. That was like you just I had to just turn off the music on that one, big dog. Like,
Henny.
But it was true.
There, bro.
What's up, bro?
It was true. It was true with everything you said. Big time.
Man, nobody don't care nothing about these Hunger Jack biscuit free agents that he about to get, man. These flea market free agents that he finna go shopping for. These Cracker Jack free agents he about to get. Man, this is the same thing every year. Why are we expecting anything different? Let's just be realistic, man.
I love it, man.
NFL just started today. You can guarantee he's gonna get somebody from the UFL today. Why? Because
damn it, Lou.
Look, they get an all-pro. They get an all-pro from the UFL. Kavontae Turpin, our kicker. They believe in this system, man. Nobody don't want these Costco free agents, man, that he about to go get.
Costco, not Costco.
I would appreciate some Costco.
You gonna get all they doing. I think as of right now, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe we got 74 people. We all know that once they finish drafting, they got to sign those guys, and then we got to go ahead and fill out the roster for the 90-man roster. That's all. No, He didn't lie. He's not through with free agency. It just ain't free agency. Y'all think that he gonna get. Y'all can kiss that Keenan Allen to Dallas. Y'all can kiss that.
Hey! Don't kill it yet. We still need to fight for it. No, don't kill it yet. Don't kill it yet.
It's over, man. Okay.
No. We still gotta fight for it. We still gotta fight for it. We still fight.
Nobody don't care nothing about these.
Don't bust the air of the balloon yet. Not yet. Wait till we officially dead. We got officially die.
There was never any air in that balloon.
Hey, hush!
It came pop.
What do you mean?
One more last thing, man. Nobody don't care nothing about these Oscar Mayer hot dog free agents. All
right. Enough honesty. This too much now, Lord. All right, Lou.
Hey, boss. Let me kick it to Lou. Lou. So earlier today, Lou and I had a phone conversation. Lou, please.
I told you to turn off that damn TV. I told you to turn off that TV. I said they were listening. I told you they were listening. He was going on about them UFL people. I said, turn it off. Damn, they listening. They hear us, man. Turn it off. Turn it off, bro. You go, I love
it every year, Lou.
Every year, dog. But I'm gonna go the other road. Because I don't want to kick them while they down. Desperation is starting to turn up. That's why he finna start getting active now. I feel like we can really land these guys that we're talking about.
Talk to him, Lou.
I really think we can, y'all.
Thank you, Lou.
Because Keenan Allen,
Desperate. Can you say that one more? They missed that. Desperate play.
Yeah.
You got to say who. Player desperation started to kick in.
Yeah, and you start because we're getting closer to the draft, right?
That's right.
And Keenan Allen still ain't got a spot.
That's right.
And we just talked. We did the math last week. Who all of the teams are drafting or needing receivers, and them teams ain't even picked up. Well, I ain't say they ain't picked up, but they ain't called Keenan Allen's phone, which means they rather bring in a rookie,
young dudes, right?
A young dude, younger,
right? So his price got to be going down. Depressed. That's right.
So we catching it while it's hot, you know. My mama used to do this all the time. You know, we didn't go to GameStop before Christmas, but December 26th. Oh, my mama give me $40. We walking out at about 6 games.
Hey man, I do my sons like that now. I do my sons like that, right? We do not shop for Christmas. I taught them that early. We do not shop for Christmas. We shop for Christmas. You hear me?
Actually, if you want,
man, y'all you get on Christmas. Hey man, you got a button for that?
Black Friday. That's when you go shop for that, man. I'm just saying, they gotta fill out this roster. Unless they want to be the Dallas Mavericks right now, damn near want to forfeit some damn games. They gotta fill out this roster because they ain't gonna be able to fill it all out. And we still got one thing on our side. If they don't make shoddy work, we are going to drill their ass. I'm gonna be in the forefront because I told you y'all did a bullshit ass damn hiring process and hired your damn guy. You better bag them up. So you be ballooning all these other lies on your team, like your Mozzie's, your Tolberts. You be ballooning all of them out. If you don't balloon that lie, I'm gonna be on your ass. I'm gonna be on your ass about that. Because we wasted time. We wasted time. You wasted Dak's contract. You wasted what? You wasted CD's contract. You finna sign Micah. You finna waste his damn contract. We gonna be on your ass. Your shit is coming to the forefront now. So I think I'm holding out hope because of desperation. They may mess up and trade for like a Tyreek Hill. This is around the time when they did something like that because they want to shut us up so bad. They want to shut us up.
I love it, Lou.
I don't know about trading for no Tyreek Hill or no major assets. Unfortunately, I don't think that Jerry Jones is gonna do anything that he's done differently over the last 30 years. I think to be honest with you,
Amari was different.
No, Amari wasn't really different though. That wasn't really different. You want to know why Amari wasn't different?
Coming out with down years.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody told. Hold on. Yes, and everybody told us we shouldn't have did it too. Everybody, listen to me. Everybody said we shouldn't have done it too. And think about this: all the way into the very next draft, the Dallas Cowboys were still trying to steal Amari Cooper. Because remember what Stephen Jones said? Well, we actually got our first round pick last year and Amari Cooper, and our Robert So they didn't. Amari Cooper was more along the line with what Bishop was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like that was more of like Amari could just ended up being a better player than what they thought they was. You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm gonna be honest with you, the Cowboys haven't had enough Amari Coopers for us to even throw that in the hat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bruh, you ain't had enough Amari Coopers to be like, oh yeah, Amari Cooper. No, bruh. And think about this. How did Amari Cooper end? Think about this. How did Amari Cooper end? By us trading him for a 5th round pick, him going somewhere else, and then getting traded for a 3rd round pick.
But West Coast. But look at this comment right here. This is perfect. Life is all about perspective.
That's right.
We know the Joneses are trying to do their damnness to have this to be a draft and develop team. Participating 1 year in free agency. See, this is right here. He said
they didn't participate this year in free agency.
But I'm saying Amari bought them time to find another receiver to replace Amari.
But this is the thing.
Now,
Amari came after a 3 and 4 start.
Yeah,
you want the season to get blown up. We want to come in the season with the guns already. You want to get shot. You want to get shot and then try to find the gun. But
like I gotta fight everybody.
And you guys gotta remember, at that time, it was not about selling Amari Cooper. It was about selling this nation on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott needed a weapon. because, bro, they were going in. They were about to go into that situation where they were going to have to actually pay him. So it's like that was Amari Cooper was more about Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not mistaken, who did we have as our wide receivers right then?
It was Noah Brown. It was
Deontay Thompson, Allen Hurns, rookie Michael Gallup, and Cole Beasley.
Listen, if you don't bring Amari Cooper on this team, I don't even see how they even try to even think about paying Dak Prescott, because it wouldn't have been there. It wouldn't have been there.
And that's why they
so I'm gonna tell you what what I'm not liking that I'm hearing. What I'm not liking that I'm hearing a lot from my brother on the panel. It's too many of my brethren that's really ready to put up the white flag. I think that's the wrong thing to be doing right now. Like, even though they track record, hold on real quick. Even though they track record is Oscar Mayer wieners and dollar store stuff right now, like, now I think why the pressure is on them, why he's been saying himself that he can't do the same thing, expecting different results. I think this is the time we should be putting in our order. I think we should be telling them what we want to see, whether they do it or not. I think we should be telling them what we want. You know, now if they go out there and do that dollar store stuff, fine, you did it, but we didn't want that. You see what I'm saying? We wanted you to go into the draft with some guys that could actually have you truly do BPA. And this is what I'm hating about them right now. And I'm being all the way honest. I hate the fact that they've been saying that they want to go into these drafts being BPA when wide receiver 2 and corner is clearly your top need, and you ain't even addressing it. So I'm gonna say put in our order. Yes, I do get it. I do know that they like to just do it the way they want to do it in week 3. But I also agree that these players are humbled right now. These players right now have been told no by the market. This is when you want to make your offer, and this is when I think we should put the pressure on Dallas to do it.
All right, can I say this real quick?
Can I go after you? Go ahead.
Okay. We are assuming that they just have to get on the team to start. Keenan Allen is down there 33 years old. He does not need training camp. He does not need none of that. Keenan Allen can wait this out and sign with a contender. He can sign with the Chiefs mid-season if he wants to. He can sign with anybody who he wants to if he waits this out. He may not get the money he wants, but we ain't gonna just sit here and act like he'll just go anywhere for the bread. Especially at this point in his career, he done made all the All-Pro selection, Pro Bowl selections. He done passed the 11,000-yard mark as receiver. He has done everything except for win at the highest level. So if he has the opportunity to go somewhere and he can compete, why would he not take that? So I ain't gonna just sit here and say they desperate. Same thing with Asante Samuel. Like, he may not get in right now, but if he's not gonna get the money he want anyway, why not sign somewhere where I can actually compete right now for a championship?
I gotta disagree on that just a tad bit. You're right. Like, you're getting older now. You can't put your body through camp. Yeah, I understand. Camp is supposed to be that rigorous. But here's my thing. There's no guarantee that the contender will want you. See, in order for somebody to want Keenan Allen, Keenan Allen is a break glass for everybody else, just like it's for us.
That's right.
I mean, you like the Kansas City Chiefs. They good at drafting, and we talking about all these receivers getting pushed down. They can find their answer in the first round, like they've been trying to do all these years. And like they can also, they're not afraid to trade. You're putting your future up to chance.
That's right.
Like that's not sustainable. That's not that's not guaranteed. You gotta
go out there with young guys again.
You gotta hope that Travis Kelce look ass again. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't do that though. They went and made a move to get DeAndre Hopkins.
But he was on the team.
They made a move to bring DeAndre Hopkins in. They didn't have D-Hop at first. And that was after they used the first round pick. It was a trade or a free agent sign. I can't remember. But point being, they already had used a first round pick for Xavier Worthy, then made that move. They're not scared about adding more weapons or talent. And we're the only ones sitting here having this conversation. The reason that I say it's not the same for us is they don't technically really need another wide receiver. Rasheed Rice is going to be back healthy. Xavier Worthy is there. They signed back Hollywood Brown. They got all the weapons in the world. They want to add and Kelce. They want to
Kelsey
add.
broke it down, y'all. Come on now.
Who knows?
He's still better than he still runs their offense at a very high level. So
he probably better than Jay Ferguson.
I don't believe that. They always looking for a weapon. They've been drafting receiving the first round for the past 3 years. Kyle Moore, Rasheed Rice. They've been looking for that guy.
And guess what? And that's why they're a horrible example.
Y'all talking over each other.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's my point though, Lou. They're not scared about trying to fix it. Even if they add a weapon in the first round, that's not going to stop them from going and get a Keenan Allen. And they use a top 100 pick on a wide receiver. They're the fucking Chiefs. They're trying to win Super Bowls. They'll spin the block and go back and add another weapon. We're the only ones that sit here contemplate that. And that's
before you go, Wes.
Hold on. Let me get the last part out.
Yeah.
And the reason I say we're not the same is these other teams are in position and already have their roster of weapons together for the most part. Even like at least for this year.
That's right.
Even if the even if the Commanders, let's say, add Emeka Ibuka in the first round, they already got Debo. They already got Terry McLaurin. They're not moving in a place of desperation. They just want to.
But they also added that too. See, you said Debo, he was added. That's why we said add to our free agency so we can draft BPA. That's the whole point. It's like we watching other teams go.
Not add them. That's not my point. We're talking. That's not my point. We're talking about what the other teams are doing. We're already at this point, and they're there already. We should have made this move before, for one. Secondly, I'm not buying in on just this desperation stuff when we know how this stuff usually works. We know how this stuff usually works. If they wait long enough, somebody will be interested in him. The same way that we're interested in him, other teams that actually want to compete are interested in him. They may not do it right now because they want to get the draft out the way. But listen, free agency has dried up for most of everybody. Most teams aren't making many moves right now any damn way. They'll get.
This is the time to buy them. That's the whole point. That's what Lou's saying. That's what I'm saying. Then with Stephen Jones saying he not done, I'm saying we need to put that pressure. Okay, go get Keenan. Don't fuck around with that dollar store stuff. I ain't trying to hear that UCL whatever the Canada ball bullshit. No, go get those guys that's gonna make a difference truly and can come in here and play. And the best time to do it is now. It's no excuses. It's literally no excuses right now. This is the best time for them to do it right now, and we should be putting pressure on them to do it. We shouldn't be accepting no dollar store.
Keenan Allen, even in his most desperate, is not going to accept the market that Stephen Jones is trying to pay. If $5 million was too damn expensive for a linebacker that just had 150 tackles, imagine what they're going to do if he asked for $10 million.
Shout out to the chat. Is Keenan Allen worse than Michael Gallup?
Hell no.
Man, no.
Let me squeeze in here real quick, man.
And he got picked up.
Y'all talk. Listen.
Yeah, he took the first thing.
The reason why, boss, this ain't gonna work. And I'm sorry. I would love to kill Keenan Allen either. Listen, man. The idea is correct, but the mentality is wrong. The thing that messed everybody up with the Keenan Allen thing is Stephon Diggs' contract. That's what messed everything up for the chances of it. This man coming off an ACL injury. This man we don't know what he is, and signed a contract like that. What was it? 3 years? What was that? 3 years? What? $59 million or something like that? Over $20 million a year. Stephen Jones is not about to pay $34 for CD and over 20. If he getting that, if Stephon Diggs got that, Keenan Allen, once he signed that contract, was super excited because he knows he's gonna get that much. I mean, probably
not necessarily.
I just can't see it, boss. I'm sorry.
Then the older Diggs don't necessarily guarantee a higher market for an older Keenan either, because Keenan is actually older than Diggs. One, two. Sometimes you go to places where people want you. Sometimes you go to places where people want you, and they know that too. Right. So like you don't have like some places, like for instance, right now, what really gave Linval Joseph a job last year and what also gave Eric Kendricks a job last year? Zimmer, right? To where it was a Zimmer guy. So sometimes because one team overpaid for you, and they had the cap to do it, don't mean Keenan go see it like, oh, that mean the market go want me too. Keenan know he 33. So it's one of those things because he got to, if you want to get you your last, you might sometimes need to take what you can get. So it's not impossible. Like, this ain't a young man's market right now for Keenan, and Keenan is being told that and know that.
What about the Cooper Kupp signing? That man just got $15 million a year, and that was too rich for the Dallas Cowboys.
APY. That's APY. What's the guarantee?
It was still too rich for Dallas, regardless. Dallas, Dak Prescott and CD Lamb went and talked to the man, campaigned for him to be in Dallas, and they said, "Hell no, put him back. Let him go. They walked up to the cash register with it in their hands, like, here, we want this. They said, "Man, we got that shit at home. We gotta put it back. Put it back."
Yeah. That was too weak. That's why they need to feel pressure from us, bro. That's exactly why they need to feel pressure from us. Like, for them to go out there and say that was too sticker price for an old receiver, and then we just be like, oh, well, they cheap, let's just not say shit, then they go continue to do it. So if they so my whole point is this: what we gonna do about it? Or we go just sit back and be like, they ain't gonna do it, just accept it. Or we go get on our muscle and start letting them know, nah, I ain't cool with this. No, go get Keenan. Go get Keenan, which is really a deal, even if he was what the receiver market is, because we all know that Keenan is not half a CD. We know that. But you'll be paying half the price of that right now for a better receiver, and you'll be able to draft BPA purely in the draft. So we're not even asking for that much to ask for Keenan, and I want to keep the pressure up. I don't want to lay down and be like, well, they just don't do it. They blink and they fold. When they blink and they fold, be like, shit, why you do that? Like, we should be like pushing back at them, not accepting that. I'm hearing too much acceptance on this panel.
Oh, it's not acceptance. It's just simple as this.
Hold on. Y'all done jumped West Coast about 3-4 times, bro.
Man, my bad.
You're right. You're right. You're right, Amp. I'm gonna make it a fifth real quick though. So,
hey man, go ahead, man, hit it, dog.
Hey man,
cuz know his love. Go ahead, cuz.
Man, I'm recovering from interruptitis, so it's like, I just part of recovery.
My bad, bro.
Recovery is acknowledging when you have a problem, you know what I'm saying? So I just raise my hand and I just wait, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm getting better as a man. But what I'm say is I think we're all under the assumption that we're about to like throw the ball 4 times, right? What if Shoemaker comes in here and he really runs like that run first offense that they're out here claiming, and Dak is only throwing the ball 24, 30 times? And my question to you is, maybe the Cowboys feel that that's the direction that they're going. Maybe they feel that they don't, with that amount of throws. I mean, listen, if you're only throwing the ball between 24 to 30 times, you need to be getting the ball thrown at him at least 10 to 15 times. And I'm going to tell you this like this. His talent doesn't say that. His paycheck says that. His paycheck says that he's like, CD Lamb is costing like 9% of your salary cap. So, bro, and think about that. That's just on offense. Man, I miss doing buffs and doing shows with buffs. Because he's the first person who used to always say stuff like that, like the percentage of cap and stuff like that, like quarterbacks taking up 16%. And like when you look at it like that, like imagine if you had $100 in your account and someone took $16, bro, you would feel that. You would feel that $16. You know what I'm saying? That $16 is important. So Lamb's picking up 9, and think about this: he's not even he's only touching the ball if someone throws it at him. 2025, this season, has to be about CD Lamb getting $35 million worth out of him. It has to be. Or, bro, I'm not paying for him to be like, I'm paying for him to be Jefferson. I'm paying for him to be Chase. Like, Higgins is nice. It's a clear line between Chase and Higgins. We're playing CD Lamb to him. So this offense and everything flowing needs to be around him. Then when he's getting double coverage, then I can get the ball to this dude for, 8, 9 attempts maybe. So my question to the quarterbacks to the Cowboys is, if we're going to be on this run heavy first team, then how much are you guys willing to pay for a guy that's probably only going to get 6 to 7 targets a game? And that's probably what the Cowboys are thinking right now. My last thing is this: if you're only going to get a guy who has targets like that,
Go get me a burner. Go get me a burner. Go get me that kid from. Hey, my son's only had one favorite player. That boy from Tetris. I'm impressed. Golden. Oh my God, I'm impressed. Just listen to Golden. Whatever he is if everybody talks about the Chiefs, but nobody does what the Chiefs do. Why is that? The Chiefs is the standard, but why aren't they the copy and paste? They went and got Xavier Worthy. Go get Jack, a dude that we know for a fact, if he catch you slipping, if he catch that safety slipping, Dak's going to throw that ball in the air as far as he can, and that young man's going to run up under it. We have never had that threat. I love Kevontae Turpin. That's my dog. But that's not him. He's fast, but he's not that fast. He's not that super fast. You know what I mean? He's not that type of. He's not that. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I even asked him like what happened. He even said like when he's running like that, everything's just a blur. And I'm like, damn, I understand why he'd be kind of like, you know what I mean? Because he's not really seeing stuff. But what I'm saying is, if we're only gonna be throwing the ball to a guy 6 to 7 times, I need speed plays. Forget all this possession. That CeeDee Lamb is gonna get all the possession shit. Like I don't need my second receiver to win routes. I need him to outrun people. Can you flat out outrun a corner? Because if he can outrun a corner, guess what that means? That means at some point you're gonna have to double team him. Why? Because you have to double team speed. That's just what it is. And that's why the Worthy kid, that's why he's did so well his rookie year, is because he was surrounded by other guys who had bigger expectations. So he just got to come in there and just ball. That's why he had a big game in that playoff game. Because I mean, even though they lost, I'm pretty sure Philadelphia was not scheming for that. They weren't scheming for that. He went off. So that's why I say, Cowboys, for the first time in your life, go get Dak somebody that runs 4-2 and put him on the opposite side of CeeDee Lamb and say go.
All right, y'all. So check this out. This is what's frustrating me. I want us to do a simulator and assume we have Keenan, Trey, and Asante Jr. Is that fair? Does that make sense?
You talk about Trey Lance?
Trey Lance.
Okay.
So you don't think we have a guard problem? I'm just saying.
We do, but I put our biggest ones there.
Okay.
I put out, and we could put Will Hernandez in there, right? Yeah. I think that'll be a good one to do. Let me edit that.
They were all four be all knees, man.
If they sign Will Hernandez, boss. If they sign Will Hernandez after all the stuff we've been, man, come on, man.
Yeah, we got a long history, bro. Yeah, that's a
like that, boss.
Yeah, we did a lot of work on that a long time ago. Yeah, so we go do a draft simulator real quick. And this is the thing. I can already tell you what's gonna happen from this simulator that's frustrating. We ain't gonna have no pressure on none of these positions that we usually have pressure on drafting. We go just be picking the best dudes there. All right, let's go.
All right. We can do that.
That's why I said bookmark it.
Huh?
That's why I said bookmark it, because I knew this was coming. The last point you just made.
Let's go, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn,
let's go all seven. Let's go all seven.
Yeah, let's go all seven. Yeah.
Ooh.
We going fast. Let's go. I put it on fast. Ooh.
Is that our fourth? Hold on. Who there?
18. That is super tempting. We finna
see who the See who the pay was.
Oh, damn! Look at that.
2 spots and 80. Ooh, hold on.
I would take that without looking at it. All right, hold on real quick.
See who's there first. We gotta be thorough.
44, 80.
So we damn sure ain't taking Tyler Warren.
Let me get this extra stuff out the way. Ah, damn. Give me a second.
You don't like Tyler Warren?
Not over Fanning, no.
I
would rather take Fanning.
Better now. We should be able to see better now.
George Sanders to the Saints. Go ahead, Kellen. I dig it.
Oh, Kellen was going. Hey, me and Landlord had that talk about Tech going to the 49ers.
Hey, we need to call them about IU. Come on, now.
We should call about IU, but folks were like, man, he injured. I don't give
Man, I'm gonna tell you this: 49er receivers they curse right now. Let them. They get shot. They get breaking legs.
But did you die though?
Hey, you die every day.
This look like to me.
This like a trade back.
This look like an easy trade back too. This look like a super trade back. So
what running back look like? Hold on.
Man.
So we got
Listen, we can still get Hampton. We trade back. They got him listed at what? 35?
Yeah, trade back, dog. I'm
running back.
Listen though. In real life, I would get Booker. But I'm thinking that the Cowboys don't like low RAS scores, so we ain't gonna even do that.
Like you said, we got Hernandez, so we don't need Booker, right?
That's right. That's right. Let's go. All right, so now we got to see how far we want to move down and how much we want to collect.
Move back. Like, listen, how early is too early to take Malachi Starks?
Too early.
How early is too early?
Shit, I don't want him at all with as deep as our safety room is.
Man, Malachi Stark is better than
he cold though. He cold as hell. He cold as hell.
That's the one dude.
But man, but you know, Steven ain't gonna do that, bro.
I know that they don't value safety.
They don't value safety at all. Like
trade Dono.
You had your safety last year undrafted at your Dollar Tree. You had your
I think honestly, Seattle would be I would feel the most comfortable doing Seattle.
With that fourth spot.
Picking up that pick 50.
Let's do it.
Hold on real quick.
I'm down going back.
That was 80 at 14-9.
Yeah, I want to get pick 50. Cool.
I'm down with it.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
I would have moved down again with the Colts.
I ain't moving down no more. So we done picked up a fourth. Every Cowboy Nation is celebrating.
All right, so who's there?
I'm getting Booker right now, bro.
Dog, you got with Hernandez. You got other places on there.
You right. I forgot. You right.
Player. He ain't the best player on the board.
Wait. You right though. You right. I might go Jaden Barron right here then, bro.
What does running back look like?
All right, hold on real quick.
Jay Luke right there.
And Malachi Stark's the best player on the board, by the way.
See, let me.
You got Keenan. You got.
You right though. I agree with that.
Ain't gonna lie. The need right now is running back, and we can get a city back right now.
That's true.
We can get a guy.
But he is not the best player on the board. I know we were drafting BPA.
By the board. Hey, Henny, you playing the game right. What about Jahad Campbell, bro?
I want Campbell.
The injury don't scare y'all?
Jahad Campbell,
I want Campbell.
I love Campbell.
I want that of Barron, bro. Matter of fact, I'm taking Barron, honestly, bro. I'm taking Barron.
Malachi Stark's that high. I'm just saying. I like him. I'm a Georgia.
I love him.
I ain't got it.
I love him.
I ain't taking nobody from Georgia.
Right, wait. Georgia been putting out some players, especially on defense, Lou. What we doing here, bro?
If you got Hernandez,
name another guy outside of Starks. I'm taking from their damn defense this year.
I mean, nobody, but I'm just saying.
They've been knocking a guy from to us.
Hey, man, I think we need to go Barron. It's kind of easy, bro.
You
like him over the. You like him over the corners later on?
I don't.
Exactly.
Good. See, that's a good. Hey, that's a good pushback. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the other corners better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I can see where you do. You
got the fourth.
Hey, man, let me go back real quick, man. I might want to make a case for Tyler Booker right here, man.
We're not gonna make a case for Tyler Booker.
I'm gonna make that case, bro.
He's not the best player on the board.
Matter of fact, I'm finna close the deal. I'm finna close the deal. We gotta go Amika, bro. Amika, bro. Yeah.
You heard me, bro.
Got Keenan.
See, I know. See, hey, ain't it funny though? See, because now listen, if we go Amika, we got Keenan and we got CeeDee Lamb. So we got Dak with 3 weapons that can separate, bro.
Right,
3.
Somebody gonna be doing cardio because somebody ain't getting the damn ball. How about that?
somebody is getting the damn ball for sure. Because remember,
I thought we were running the ball.
If we talk about damn ball, it needs to be running the damn ball.
I thought we both been running the ball.
Running backs are
Keenan is on a 1-year deal. And see, that's why I'm thinking Booker, bro. I'm thinking Booker.
Get Ibuka then, man. Cause you know damn well they ain't gonna draft that man after his Rams score. You said so yourself. And
I agree.
What about McMillan?
But we at 18 now, though, bro. We at 18.
In real life, Tyler Booker's gonna fall to the second round just because of his athleticism.
I'll put $100 somebody to take him.
I put $100 somebody to take him.
$100 somebody to take him. Give a damn about no damn.
$100.
We have Will Hernandez.
$100.
Anybody? And we got landlord in the house. What's up, my G? OG landlord in the building. Hey, let's make this pick, man. We've been holding this card.
We've been 3 minutes been gone. 3 minutes been up.
It's all right. We got to vote. Tyler Booker or Mika. I'm going Booker. You crazy ass.
It's a position that we already got.
Because I got Will Hernandez on a 1-year rental.
Because he don't want to take Malachi Starks.
Got Keenan on the 1-year rental.
The highest
and the highest player and the better player out of Amika and Tyler Booker is Tyler Booker.
It ain't damn close.
No, not at all. Emeka Ibuka.
We gotta vote, bro. We gotta vote. Hey,
Emeka Ibuka in my case.
Vote.
You know y'all are two.
We gotta vote.
Line guys.
I'm Booker.
Listen, man. I am Ibuka. And I don't want to even take him. Why Ibuka and him the cases? They're not the best players. We drafted people. Hold on. We drafted people.
We gotta vote.
I said Hampton.
So we got 2 Hamptons.
I said Hampton.
Ibuka, then. Damn it. I'm tired.
Ibuka.
I could listen.
Okay, hold on. So we got 2 Hamptons. We got 2, and we got 2 Ibuka. So I'm the tiebreaker.
Yes.
I'm going Hampton.
Fuck it. I like the man, so I can't be mad at that.
I'm going Hampton.
We up here. Y'all have me arguing about 2 people.
Because we got Keenan.
I ain't mad at that. We didn't have him running back.
All right.
I'm just mad because you wouldn't consider Malachi, dog.
All right. So next. Now, so we got running back out the way, and we got us a 3-down back out the way.
Move that chat out the way, boss, so we can see who the.
Yeah. Let me move that out the way. Landlord.
There we go. O-line.
All right. Let me. Here we go.
Are you gonna reach or you gonna let it fall?
Look at all them O-line right there. Ain't that reaching? that's offense. Oh, yeah, D tackle. 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Wait.
You got Grant here. And look. My guy has finally overtaken Grant. I told y'all, man. I said, man, that he my number 1. They starting to catch up to me. I've been telling y'all.
What about Trey Amos since you didn't go corner? Because Trey Amos like that.
I like Morrison more than Amos. A lot more.
I rock with Amos over Morrison.
Morrison got bodies. Like he locked up MHJ. I saw that live.
Man,
I'm going DT right here, and I'm telling y'all to kiss him out.
I'm 3rd and 4th round.
What's wrong with y'all, man? I ain't talking about no corner. Corner nice. Corner deep as hell, bro.
Corner deep.
I'm not passing up no Talik Williams, homie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want Williams.
You ain't gonna check linebacker or nothing else. We just gonna take him.
We can check it.
We got linebacker. Hell no, go back.
Yeah, you quarterback.
What's the vote?
So we got Trey Lance, right?
I'm going DT all day. I'm waiting on y'all to catch up to me.
I'm with Williams.
I don't mind Talik Williams. He's fine.
I'm going with Trey Amos.
You got outvoted. It's not personal.
I don't want no next year's pick.
Next year, he gonna start this year. He gonna start right now. Trey Amos gonna start right now. I don't know why y'all put
now we can go Benjamin Morris, and I will be crying, dog. Oh, this draft will be a hit.
Take him then. That's the best.
How y'all feeling? I ain't trying to vote nobody. God damn, I will be crying.
That's compromise. That's incredible. That's automatic.
He's
39. We drafted at 50.
And I'm gonna double up at corner too. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We go double up corner.
You actually answered one of my questions.
Which position you going to double up in?
Yeah, I will be down to double up corner, running back, and wide receiver.
And
We haven't
DT.
taken one yet.
And DT, yeah,
We can
because
take
they
a wide
deep.
receiver late.
I want quality talent. All right, so what we going Benjamin?
Wait, look at all just real quick. That's my vote too. I just want to.
Who?
Hamid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ben
And the
Hamid.
Grant's still there.
Yeah. Dang,
That man failed.
Yeah, Morrison it is. Man, we can walk. If we walked out of there with Grant and Williams, boy.
Man, I almost want to do it, man. Ooh.
But no,
that ain't gonna happen though. That ain't gonna happen though. Not at 50. Hell no.
So who gonna fall?
Walker has failed.
We ain't studying him.
Yeah, we got Williams.
That value, yeah.
Look at wide receiver real quick.
Oh, what Buka?
Jaden Higgins.
Hit him. How the hell Jaden Higgins fall this way? This is cap.
Wait,
let me look at running back too.
We just used first round pick on.
Damn.
We did, but I might be cool with double dipping at that running back and having some
We can still double dip.
Double dipping that fifth round. I ain't gonna lie. You can with them fifth rounders.
Yeah, get Jaden Higgins, man.
Wait. What about shoring up that DT with a couple of young stuff?
You don't even like Deion Walker.
I know, but we just having a conversation.
I'd rather look at Ed.
That's why I was shaking my head, Henny. I already knew it.
Like, he don't even like him, so I don't even know why he listen. I don't even have conversation about people I don't like.
They say the chat field left out. I'm sorry, I ain't even looking at the chat. We gonna look at the chat, man. Y'all keep your eyes on the chat, man. Y'all keep y'all, cause we ignoring the chat. We don't give a damn about the chat right now.
What Edge look like?
Kobe Bryant.
Edge. Okay, hold on real quick.
Man, where this Edge gonna play at? I'm getting tired of everybody want every pass rush.
Jordan Birch, y'all. Listen, y'all. That Jordan Birch, I don't care. I don't care what you just gotta wait. See, this is the beautiful thing right now about this right here. Have y'all noticed that it's been world peace this draft? We ain't been fighting over receiver, running back needs, or nothing like that. It's been world peace. You know why? Because we're assuming that Steve and them did their job beforehand. Don't this feel good to just go get the best guys we see? Don't that just feel so much better? This simulator is showing you. This simulator is showing you why Steven is failing us by not getting that receiver two out the way and corner two out the way.
And listen, even when we disagreed about Malachi Stark thing, we walked away after the first round with Marvin Hampton. I'm not. You think I'm
exactly, man? You wouldn't cry. We'll be. Boy,
I wanted Trey Amos, but I was cool with Buddy from Notre Dame. I was like, hey,
and the fourth.
Yeah, like this is actually going well. It's going very well.
Yeah, nah, we super straight. Like, nah, I don't.
Boss,
the edge. What about? And see, we ain't got to worry about quarterback because we got Trey. Man, we chilling.
Jaden Higgins was a second round prospect, and we trying to pick him at where?
Hey, boss, hit that tight end. What tight
I
end?
do like you on G. Oh, tight end. Oh, you talking? Oh, I like that.
We didn't look and see what fan went.
Oh, Jesus, he's there. It's a little too early. You think we get him in the fourth?
We got a fourth. We gonna try for him.
Too early.
Got a fourth?
I'll take Elijah or Gunner.
Jaden Higgins is the better
I'm
player.
taking Elijah all day over Gunner 1,000 times. To me,
I agree between those two tight ends, but as we talk about the better,
you gotta give Higgins.
I got Higgins as the better player.
Okay. I can't turn down Higgins either. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. That's Keenan Allen replacement. That's Keenan Allen, and you didn't have to reach for it.
And because listen, you try to talk me for Jaden Higgins at 44. We getting him this late as a steal. We can't overlook.
I'm with it. So I just want to make sure we got agreement across the panel, or people got outvoted.
Unanimous.
Higgins.
Man, this draft is fire, dog. Oh, Elijah just got swept.
It'll be all right. We need a trade for a tight end anyways. Send a late round pick for
we didn't have a fourth. Oh, that was
what tight end look like now?
Go look at tight end real quick. Oh no, that's the boy from Iowa.
Yeah, Lace is good.
Lace, yeah,
Lace is good.
And I like lower guys better than them anyway, so I ain't tripping. Tight end gonna be there for me later, for sure.
Look at cornerback, boss. Look at cornerback.
Look at cornerback and running back. So you want to double dip.
There you go.
But we got Trey.
It's two people that I'm super high on this corner list.
Yes, sir.
Who are they?
Jalen Smith and Muhammad. those are my two right now that I'm like beating the drum over right now. And I call this dude Baby Revis. Play with a very low center of gravity, very quick, just like Revis. You know what I'm saying? Rascal comes, you know what I'm saying? But very short, like Revis, but at the same time, he quick as hell, like Revis, and a very, very competitor. The dude that's to me got the most dog in him, that remind me of Jordan Lewis. This is me, Jordan Lewis, brother. Scrappy, just a dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Not the biggest corner, but scrappy as hell. If you want your corner, it'll be out them two for me.
And you can wait too on them because
you can wait. Yeah, you can wait.
171 the next pick.
We can't wait. Yeah, we can't wait. We go have one of them for sure, and I would be happy with either.
Look at the backs.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Devin
Neal. Shit. Oh fuck. Oh hell.
He will not be around.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Let me look at receiver again. Just to look.
You can wait on Nash.
Damn, my nickname.
I got Neal, Doc, so far.
Let me look at defense real quick.
Ooh, I thought it was an edge. Okay.
Okay.
Damn, Jack Sawyer still here.
Sawyer's still there.
And my boy Lindenberg.
Jack Sawyer stock feel like I don't know.
Good Lord.
Well, that's a mean surprise fall right there.
He too short. That's what it is. He's small.
Dallas Cowboys take that, man.
I think we know what to do.
Yeah, go ahead and get
him. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I run it. Ooh, I feel super good about running back room now.
Listen, RJ Harvey's still there.
He's still hurt.
Jaden Blue was there, dog. He just ran 4.28 his combine.
He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Not available. What?
Well, they don't have a thing on him, but I don't want him too short.
You don't like him?
I like him, but he's not now.
Quarterback?
You just got Neal. We good.
I would definitely be cool with quarterback right here.
Which quarterbacks are available? All right, we're going to get Gabriel away from me.
Why?
He's short. Too short for you.
Because I'm racist against left-handed quarterbacks.
Man, if you don't get on with that bull,
man,
that boy tape is
man.
You gotta get Dylan, bro. What you talking about?
I ain't got to do shit but stay black and die.
I don't like that at all.
Hey, man. Oh, Lord.
Matter of fact, we don't need no quarterback.
Oh, there go our guy right there. He making his way up. It's okay. We're going to
Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm man. Say, that's my dude right here, boy. It's my dude. 4.7 speed, complete. He lean, though. He lean.
You can wait on him, though, boss.
Yeah, and then somebody said safety. We ain't looked at safety.
Y'all hated me out about safety a long time ago. I gave up hope.
Shallow.
Too early for Shallow.
Man,
Too early for Shallow.
Shallow don't need to
we go get Shallow though. I can see us going quarterback. Let me see. We cool on running back. We cool on tight end.
We get every need. We don't even know what to see.
Cornerback, boss. Cornerback.
You right.
They both
Still good. Getting close on Muhammad.
Hey, you got two picks within three picks of each other.
He may go.
Grab somebody and then we finna pick again. It doesn't matter.
Bills just took. They just gave us Elam. They looking for cornerbacks. You know that.
The best value right now is the quarterbacks, y'all.
Dude, get one of these weak ass quarterbacks so we can get back to real draft.
All right, here, boss.
Come on, draft your boy, man. It's killing you on the inside. I don't care if you draft a Lube or big time to play back a quarterback.
I just got it. All right, now we can get corner. All right, we can go corner now. They still there.
Yeah.
So,
all right, get him.
Oh, Muhammad or Smith.
Go Muhammad, man. You know you
Muhammad from Dallas. You know Dallas. You know the Cowboys do that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we nice.
We out?
BPA just feels so much better, bro.
Damn, Melo went all the way down here. Okay.
Okay.
We can go O-line. Oh wait,
O-line?
let's see about that. Wisconsin got there. The tackle.
Yeah, I would go here. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Oh, he gone.
But he's gone.
Go guard.
I don't think I want no guards this deep.
Hell no.
They ain't there. What about center?
Center even worse.
Yeah.
We waited.
Yeah, this deep, I'm done with. They wiped out.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, DT is a good. Yeah, hold on. Hemingway. I remember that name.
He would be a value pick here. Tonka would. He just
why
not
is
too
this man
strong.
named Tonka is what I want.
Yeah, exactly. He's just too small for me.
Dang,
Go back to his info.
6'2",
284. Boy, you need some peanut butter.
Look at Raz though.
What is he? A 1 tick or a 3 tick?
He 3. Yeah, he ain't playing.
Gotta be
He ain't
Gotta
gonna
be a
do nothing. He ain't gonna damn thing at 284.
He gonna get pushed around easy. That's
You know what? Edge is my guy Baron Sorrell out of Texas. Good little value pick.
and now
Oh, Nick Martin there too.
King is there.
Cody
King is
Simon.
linebacker.
Kobe.
King's a real good linebacker.
We got to start thinking special teams right here too.
Think you could have converted him to 3 tech.
See, we got to start thinking special teams now. Yep.
Dotson was
I like Dotson too.
They just gonna keep re-signing Goodwin till he in the casket.
How many corners we got in this? How many?
It's gonna be the third one. It's gonna be the third one.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I swear, it's a good class. Shit, let's do it.
We ain't gonna never need corner again.
We wouldn't need corner the next 4 years, bro.
Special teams now. That's what you gotta be thinking.
And special teams, I'm with it, bro.
Get the most athletic corner. Then he can play on special teams.
I did. I just
gone, yo.
All right, here we go.
He was gone before we started this mock draft.
Oh, Kobe Hudson right there.
Kobe King. I would go King.
Okay,
The linebacker.
oh wait, I tied in.
Who's there? If the boy from Iowa was there, just go ahead and take him. Oh, he finally gone.
Hey, it's sneaky, but he kind of fat boy.
Oh, wait.
Good, though.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey,
Great
I like
Lou, he's a great blocker. He's sneaky, he's fat boy though, right? Like,
I was gonna say
that a running team.
hey, yeah.
I was gonna say the Dallas Cowboys have interest in Jalen in real life. The boy at the top, Texas Tech.
Really?
Onions for real?
Yeah,
Really?
they bringing him in.
He on for one of them visits.
He big. Oh, damn.
260 guy.
Look at that Raz score.
Yeah, they
We
bring
love a good
I don't even
Jalen.
know who that is, bro, but hey.
Yeah, they bringing him in for a visit.
Ooh, that boy, big boy. Yeah, we
Look at that
definitely
last
trying to run the ball.
That
Hey,
last
let's
couple
draft
seconds
him.
there.
Let's draft him. I'm with it.
He can catch too. He can get behind you. He's a good
That
athlete.
It would be out of these two for real, though, for me. For real.
That
And
boy right there, I'm telling you. But
to me, I would go with him, man. I don't know nothing about
No, boss.
I don't know nothing about Jalen. I've been under.
Boss, look at his info. Jalen Collins. Look at that last couple sentences there. Look at that. He is a fluid athlete with good route running skills for a tight end and can change direction quickly, along with being good at getting in and out his breaks. In other words, that's a weapon.
I ain't looked at his film to verify that though. Just being
I
honest.
agree with it.
I've looked at Jackson though. But hey, it's what y'all want to do. I'm with tight end, and these are run blocking tight ends. So
to be perfectly honest, I like Halls because Georgia Tech was a primarily running team last year, so you know he can block. I would go with him.
I would. Damn.
My bad, bro. My bad. I thought we was narrowing it down to that, bro. My bad.
No, you good.
All right.
I mean, we in the 200s. We fighting over picks this late. We failed ourselves.
He practice squad guys anyway.
And that boy Brant Queef from Utah, he was good in the beginning of the year. It's crazy.
Now I'm just liking. I just want who I like now. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I don't care.
Get Kyron Lacey. We're gonna get him a lawyer.
Hey.
Where you at?
Right
Where
there. Hey.
32.
Hey, get him a lawyer.
And that's where you do that too. And Jimmy Horn. Oh no! You know who we forgot?
Safety.
Yeah, we got to go get him, bro. If he's still there, Shallow, go get him, bro. I'm with it.
Is he there?
Right there.
He there, right there.
We'll get him.
Damn, what a draft! Now this draft, this will confuse some people. This draft assumes the key to this draft is it assumes Keenan, Will Hernandez, and Trey and Asante was already on the team. That's the key. That's what make this draft a killer. But even without that, this draft is still a killer. And I love what you said at the end. We gonna get him a lawyer. That's my dog, Henry talking that real boy. That's what I'm talking about. I love it, bro. That sick ass draft. Sick.
Balls.
Yo.
Balls. The great, and I mean the great. I'm a beat head. I like music. So the great Manny Fresh once said, looking at my Gucci, it's about that time, right? So I'm going to go ahead and give my final word now.
Let's get it.
And I'm going to start right where you ended. Boss is alluding to the fact that this draft was so positive, was so fulfilling to your team as far as areas where you have key need. And in some positions, we were able to double dip, sometimes triple dip. And all of that was made possible by being a little bit more aggressive in free agency. You heard Boss allude earlier to talking about putting the pressure. You even heard other content creators tonight talk about the fact that they just don't have confidence in Stephen Jones doing what we need him to do. We feel like he gets too complacent with the team just being competitive. But guess what? Cowboys Nation is tired of just being competitive. Because when you look to the left, you see Philly. They're beyond competitive. When you look to Washington, hell, they're competitive and some. They're a tier under Philly. So that's what we got to deal with in this thing we like to call the East. And if you want to run it, if you want to run the East like the hat says, when they win the division at the end of the year, if you want to really run the East, you need to run your ass up in free agency and handle your business like a grown man. Stop being daddy's little boy. Put some starch in your pants, son, and bring these players in. Because guess what? You and Will McClay will look like absolute draft gods and geniuses if you're able to draft as comfortably as we were on this evening, because we took care of business on the front end.
That's right.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
Indeed. That's a five final word from my boy Imp, man. I'm going to go ahead and give mine because it's about that time for me as well. Because listen, this was a very good draft, and I didn't even get everything I wanted.
Yeah.
Boss didn't get everything he wanted.
Nope.
Amp didn't get everything he wanted.
Nope.
Ted McMillan was not taken. Emeka Ibuka was not taken. Tyler Booker was not taken. And nobody walked away from this draft feeling, let down. We had a fire draft because, like you said, the Dallas Cowboys did the legwork and secured better options on your roster before you went into the draft. So you weren't starving. You weren't desperate. You weren't out here trying to reach to make stuff work. There wasn't as much infight.
There wasn't no infight.
Yeah, even we didn't agree on the player, we still came to a consensus of who probably what the better option is, and we felt good with that. But my issue is, I wish that it was more than a mock draft. I wish it was reality. Mm-hmm. I wish Jared Jones and then will put us in better position to compete. I wish that we had a Keenan Allen on the team. I wish we had Will Hernandez on the team. I wish we had one play Trey on the team. I wish we had Asante Samuel on the team. But the truth is, we don't. So until they right the wrongs that they have already committed, we're going to be going to war about these picks. Because until proven otherwise, the only time the Dallas Cowboys seriously address their roster is in free agency. And in the words of Maya Angelou, Angelou, I should say. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So, listen, it sounds good. There is peace in the world, but I'm preparing for war. I'm preparing for war for what I believe in to get the Dallas Cowboys over the hump. So, I'm going to go, hey, we cool right now. I'm finna go to the gun store, get some more ammunition, might get the chopper. We preparing, man. We preparing for war over here because the Dallas Cowboys have me in a civil war with my brothers.
That's right.
For the very soul of the Dallas Cowboys franchise.
That's facts.
But hey, man, it's been real. I appreciate y'all for everything. It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, and I am out.
Man. Hey, and I'm sorry, y'all. We didn't include the chat. We'll talk about how to do that better the next time. It's a lot of moving pieces. So, especially when I'm producing, it's just hard to see everything. I'll go ahead and give my final word. I'm gonna start with Ted. Don't overreact to Ted. I think Big Time hit it right. The timing is just so perfect, right? Just right before the draft, we got a leak. I'm not falling for that. I already factored in the Luka arms in my assessment. I already factored in the fear of a work ethic. Y'all heard me saying that before this video. So it still don't take away from how cold as hell that dude is. Now, should you be concerned? Yeah, that's fair. Be concerned, but should we overreact and just totally piss him off our boys? I think that's going too far. That's going too far. Secondly, Steven, I don't believe you. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't believe you. I don't. And I have a reason to. Because you promised last year that you was go address DT before the start of training camp. You remember that, Amp?
Mm-hmm.
He said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not did he do that though? No. It was deep into training camp before he finally got them DTs.
And after pressure from his defensive coordinator.
And after the pressure from Zimmer, who said, I need this. He had to outright say it. I can't do it with this shit you giving me, basically, right? So I'm not going to be pom-pomming because he said he not done with free agency. I ain't pom-pomming that. I want you to get the right ones. I don't want you to do the Dollar Tree. Everybody that know that you likely getting ready to do that right. They right to fear that you go usually do what you like to do, and that's go dirt cheap when you need to go ahead and spend just a little bit more money to put us in this position where we drafted. This draft felt amazing. Like Henny said, it was no internal infightings that was reckless and tripping. We wasn't fighting over each other's shoes, none of that, because we were just picking the best guys, and it was actually an easy and quality ass draft. We got Omari
and no overreaching.
It was no overreaching. It was no question of why you get a receiver, why you get a running back. It was none of that. It was like, oh, get him. That's Hampton. Oh, get him. That's Talik Williams. Oh, get him. That's Benjamin Morris. Oh, get him. That's Jaden Higgins. We didn't care about when. We were just getting the best dudes. Oh, just get him. That's Devin Neal. You can't pass up on that value in round 4. You can't do that. That's how it felt when y'all do what you supposed to do. My final words is, Steven, this time, keep your word. Finish our free agency and go get Keenan, Will, Trey go be super cheap, and Asante. They are humble. Those are my final words.
Yeah, this great draft just reminded me. He said, it just reminded me like of how flawed that the system of the Joneses really is. We just created the perfect situation, and it just really showed that one word that comes to mind about like this, what we just did for y'all, is winning. Right. We prioritize winning. We didn't care about your budget. We didn't care about next year. We didn't care about not paying this guy. We didn't care about drafting this guy because he's going to get in the way of what we had. We handled what we needed to handle in free agency, and we went into the draft with getting better in mind and not getting better on a condition, getting better by any means possible or amp. But it really shows me like how flawed that the Joneses really think, because they prioritize everything else in front of winning. So going forward, if they don't do this exact scenario, I have known everything I have to know about this team, and I'm going to flame them for it. I will put them on notice for it, because the blueprint was right here with 5 guys on a microphone. We laid it out. Immediately, we are competing for the division with that draft right there. Immediately.
Right.
And I'll put it immediately.
You are competing immediately.
So if you don't want to do,
you dope immediately.
Today, you address all your needs. Plus, we ready for the future, the now, the past, all of that. All of that. So if you don't do anything close to this,
that's right.
It shows me everything I need to know about you this season, next year. I ain't asking for it, because you see how close we are, even with losing so many waves of free agents. So we are so close. So if you don't make these moves, it shows me how serious you are about football and about winning in general. And you better still pay Micah now. You hear the damn music. I'm done.
That's right.
Let me say this quickly. I got a question, and it's not for the panel, it's just in general, because you never know who might see this. My question is, how bad do you want it?
Mm-hmm.
That's really all I have to ask really the Jones family, because what you just saw here in the draft, and even if you're not paying attention to us, what we just said, you have a loaded gun for really this draft, because you're drafting high in most of the rounds, even in the 5th round with those 3 picks. I mean, we may not be using, we may draft it away or whatever, but it's bad to have a loaded gun and you never pull the trigger. This draft represents a chance for us to really pull the trigger and get better immediately if you go about it the right way. See, last year we've been reaching the last couple of years. You kind of reach with Mozzie. You kind of reach, you know what I'm saying? There's a kind of reach with that. You don't have to reach now. Get 12. You know, I'm sorry for talking about the rest of the draft. You have to get 12 right. 12, getting number 12 will show us whether they really are very serious, and I'll even go around the first 3 rounds, to be honest with you. That will show us what we need to do. If I'm like Lou, if by the first 3 rounds, if we don't see the desperation, since they love to draft so much, if we don't see that in the first 3 rounds, I'm with Lou. I'll do a show with Lou, and we just gonna go off on because this is the time. If just in case, knock knock, Philly is still Philly. No, we don't like them, but they're kind of ahead. They are the world champions. Washington is gaining because they don't have to pay their quarterback. That's why they spending this money, and that's why they getting difference makers, day 1 starters in the lineup. We have to match that. We talk about playoffs. We talk about Super Bowls. They swear up and down they're ready for a Super Bowl. He'll write a big check, all that. I can't tell. I can't tell. I need to see the desperation and the intensity of these first couple picks. And what you just saw in the draft is if you do your business.
If you do your business.
Have a draft just like what we've had. That's and right. It won't feel like you're rushing it. It won't feel like you're desperate. It's called filling in the holes. But let me say this and I'll be through. If you draft like we just drafted, then you also put pressure on the front office because they got to make some decisions. Because the guys that we just got, they'll be knocking and fighting for a position to make this team. The question is, are you going to sit down? Are you going to get the right player and sit down maybe somebody that you have already paid? See, when you draft I ain't mean to hit you like that, but it's just the truth. But if you draft what we just did, you're going to have to make some decisions on some very key positions on people you just paid. Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams. You just got Devin Neal in there. Where you going to put him at? Oh, my God. Cornerbacks that we just picked up. I know we just like Israel McCormick, but, you know, we ain't seen him up. You got to make some real decisions, and I got the feeling they're going to have to make that decision anyway, Pam, because we drafted pretty high in the rounds. Those 3/5 rounds, oh, my God. That's going to be a big difference maker. Somebody may have to get out of here, for real. That's my final word. Listen, I didn't get a chance to say it. The Big Time Show on Facebook or YouTube. The Big Time Show on Facebook or YouTube. Follow us there. Man, I appreciate hanging with my brothers tonight. This has been fun.
Last thing I'm going to say is, man, y'all look forward to the draft show. We got a draft show coming up. Obviously, day 1, day 2, and day 3. It's going to be put on by DC Universe. So it's going to be a fire. It's going to be a banger. Like, it's going to be exponentially the knowledge of the panel.
Crazy.
So look forward to just like I think obviously it's a lot of smart and very good Dallas Cowboys content people out here.
Oh yeah.
You better put us on that subscribe list though, because you're gonna miss some. It's gonna be historic.
Turn on the notice.
Yeah, had them notice. Like, cause it's gonna be a dope one. I love the plan. I love the people that's behind it. I know that the people behind it is genuine about winning, and it's gonna be very, very, very honest, authentic, but quality. So y'all stay in tune for that. We're gonna be pushing that a lot going forward. It's gonna be the DC Universe draft, where basically you don't know who might come in the door with DC Universe, because really it's all of us. You know, you don't know who might be the guest. You don't know, but it's gonna be all of us, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be dope. I'm excited. So y'all stay up, man. It's your boy Boss Cowboy Sports with the best group in the world. We out, man. Y'all stay up. Peace.